Hi guys. I was getting big, bright, beautiful, bold, happy things. So I do think you have things that you're going to be celebrating about, especially after like kind of feeling like you were being left in the cold or like spirit wasn't going to pick you up. I feel like you had to let go of like a quick energy, quick fixes, right? Because that was like reflecting outwards, and then you had to like really stop juggling your self-worth and what you wanted, and maybe really like buckle down on who you wanted to be and let go of certain views of yourself is what I heard, right? You had to walk away from something or many things, right? Addictions is first what came to mind, right? Because I was staring at the moon, right? And these things may have been like taking from your confidence, right? And I feel like now you're like embodying a very confident energy, right? As the more you let go of things that don't serve you, and really like embrace creativity, right? Really embrace leadership is what I heard as well. Like when I saw the staff, that's what it made me think of. And I feel like spirit's like continually giving you gifts. It's being with the present moment so you can recognize these gifts instead of like pushing them off is what I heard, right? 1, 2, 3 on the timer. Yeah, like getting caught up in how many decisions you have, like focusing focusing too much on like the snakes and these options, or being hurt possibly, right? And you're being called to focus on like how fruitful your life has been, how you've never been let down, and that you've always had the guidance to get you out of a pickle is what I heard. Yeah, right? You've been like guided inward each and every time, and now you're like really gonna build this harmonious community is what I heard. You're gonna have something to celebrate about, right? Now that you chose yourself, right? You chose to like listen to your knowing, listen to what spirit was telling you. Maybe you like the tarot cards or tarot on there is what popped out. So maybe like you've been getting to know some more about tarot. Why am I saying it like that? It just came out. Sorry guys. Tarot. Parrot. Maybe there's something about parrots. That'll be my animal. Yeah, I feel like you have been waiting on like better days is what I heard to come. You've been really focusing on honing in on emotional well-being, right? And I feel like those ships are about to replenish you is what I heard. After like a period of having like people continuously steal your self-worth, who you were becoming, like really kind of like drag you down to their level, right? You're now not gonna accept that. Like your discernment is now so sharpened that you're not gonna accept people that come into your life with half love. You're not gonna accept anything less than full love, than devotion, than victory, than like them recognizing 3, 2, 1 on the timer. You're this emperor, right? You're standing on business. You have really mastered yourself, right? It took a lot to like gain this victory over yourself, right? Your self-worth is what I heard. So you've done a lot to become this empress, this emperor, right? I heard you had to let go of hating yourself. That's a big part of healing too, right? And I feel like, yeah, you letting go of people, right, was really, really healing as well. You being more intentional with the things you were planting. We've got the emperor too, so you're very balanced as well. You learning to celebrate yourself has been a big deal as well, and you learning to let go of this heartbreak in regards to these people trying to steal your confidence, right? I feel like it also showed you like in what ways you didn't listen to red flags from yourself, right? And so it taught you to listen to your intuition the first time, your discernment the first time. When spirit says jump, you don't ask why. You ask how fucking high, right? So I feel like, yeah, and you are really letting go of like this envious energy, and you be sitting in this like really Venusian energy. Yeah, and really like feeling your emotions, letting them speak to you is what I heard as well as like speaking to your guides. Yeah, you may be very stoic as well. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 on the timer. Yeah, but this is very 9-9 may be significant. Very fruitful energy, right? After you unbound yourself from the timeline you didn't want to be on. Yeah, you recognize like, hey, I'm at war with myself. I don't feel happy in this situation. I feel like I'm being pushed to the bitter end is what I heard, right? And so you had to recognize that this situation wasn't good for you and it was blocking your sunshine, right? So I feel like you decided to let go of this quick energy. This energy you realized it's just going to come and go. Or they may have been like swinging in, swinging out, swinging in, right? And they may have made you feel kind of ungrounded until you like took your power back and really took your throne back is what I heard. Now you're standing in this harmonious sunshine energy, really recognizing you have the power to create absolutely anything. I put a hat on after I washed my hair today. You can tell. It's fine. Yeah, you are getting out of your head. Really getting out of this, like, at war with yourself energy. Or at war with others energy. Yeah, you are unbinding yourself. Okay. Let's do an oracle. I'm not feeling singy. Yeah, I feel like you are letting go of vices, right? Because you know that that's going to bring in intellectual lucidity. Lucidity? It's going to bring in that flow, bro. Yeah, and I feel like you're letting go of prejudice or anyone kind of bringing prejudice in your life or anybody that's like really cruel, right? You can tell, and my cat just walked by, so these people could be cruel to animals or they seem nice, but then they're secretly cruel to animals. Those are the worst kind. 654 on the timer. But I feel like you've been letting go of a lot. Yeah, like really trying to grab onto truth is what I heard. The light of understanding. That's so funny. Oh, I need to call my mama. She just texted me. Fertility and fruitfulness. Refuge and finding peace. Self-atonement. That's why you're finding this peace is because of the self-atonement, right? And that is bringing the divine, bringing in a ton of blessings, right? These blessings are emotional stability, feeling like a weight has been lifted off you, feeling light and free to be who you came here to be, right? So yeah, carry on like the badass baddie you are. Yeah, so we've got, I love that. That totally fits in. There's no need, there's more to life than rush. Like, so slow down, and I was going to say that, but I forgot about it. So Spirit was like, hey, wait. And then it says, drop the game. Like, this game that we have to rush, we have to go, we have to constantly be going, and we can't connect to our bodies and ask our bodies, hey, what do you need from me? Or our inner children. We can't include them in our day and be like, hey, what do you need from me today? Right? If you don't do that, I highly suggest it. I started a couple years ago, and at first, I did not like it. My inner child, or not my inner child, my ego was like, fuck no, I don't want to do this. And I was like, no, we're going to do this. Have hope for what each day can hold. Expect miracles. You are blessed. You get to master yourself. # hero's journey. You are burnt out and need a rest. Listen to your body. I was feeling that energy too before I started, but I didn't know if it was just me because I'd definitely be burnt out. You are a powerful creator. Create responsibly. Blinded by lust. A bust. I do feel like there's an X energy wanting to come in with the lusty. They're going to try and play lovey, but they lusty. There is, the only person out to get you is yourself. So trust yourself is what I heard. So you might be learning to trust yourself. Stop letting your emotions run you and ruin your day. Choose to be happy. We always have a choice. What are you choosing? They love you. You are a lovable blessing. I feel like you're also being called on to push people away that are showing you that they care due to past hurts. Spirit is speaking. Pay attention to the signs. Super sneaky. Can't be trusted. You know who this... I feel like that's that X energy. But put it where it goes. If you feel like it... I heard parental, maybe parental energy as well. You have your own blessings. Focus on you and they will flow in. No envy or jealousy is needed and it's blocking your blessings. And then we've got, you always have a choice. What are you choosing? Choose wisely. We already said that in regards to happiness. So choose to be happy because you can each and every day. I hope you choose. All right, guys, I hope this helps.